Hello there! The other night, I created an account on brickset.com. I wanted to create an inventory of my Lego sets. Well, this got me thinking about the Lego Star Wars sets that I have not yet featured in these videos. So, let's talk about some building blocks. Back in episode 213, I made a video of the sets featuring the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. But those are not the only Lego sets that I bought this year. And I thought, it might be time to actually bring out those sets that haven't been featured in the video yet and feature them in the video. Then, when I'm done with this, I can put them away and add them to the Star Wars collection that's actually in an upstairs room. By the way, when I entered all of these sets into this website, brickset.com, it was both exciting to actually have an inventory of these sets that I've been collecting almost since the beginning of the Star Wars thing, but not on a regular basis. But it was exciting to see them all in there, and it was also a little depressing to see how much I've spent on Lego Star Wars over the decades, especially this last decade. Well, before I bring out the sets that I want to feature in this video, I just want to invite you to like the video if you do enjoy it, and of course subscribe to the channel and hit that subscription bell so that you don't miss out on future videos. I do appreciate it when you do subscribe and like the videos. So, let's begin with this, shall we? Now, you may have noticed in the background over the last few dozen videos that there were 3 Lego Star Wars helmet sets that I had not featured yet in these videos. In a previous video, I forget which one it was, I did feature 4 sets that I had bought, and most of those were on sale when I bought them. That's one thing I always watch for. I love buying Lego sets when they're on sale, because they're rather pricey when they're not on sale. We all know that. Well, these 3 sets that I want to talk about in this video, I found on sale, all 3 of them. So, the first one, and I'm glad I got the first one here, because this is Luke Skywalker Red 5 edition. This, of course, is the helmet for Luke Skywalker Red 5, so basically from the first Star Wars movie. Like I said, I did find this on sale. The regular price, I think, was somewhere around maybe $60-65. I picked this one up for $47.99. So I thought that was a decent price. This happens to be number 75327 and contains 675 pieces. Someday, I kind of like to put these helmets together and put them on a shelf, displaying them somewhere instead of just displaying the boxes. But like I said in a previous video, I think that's going to be something that I'm going to do once I retire, which probably isn't that many years down the road. The next Lego helmet is the Dark Trooper. And the Dark Trooper happens to be number 75343 and features 693 pieces. So not too far from Luke Skywalker's helmet. And when we look at this one, it's a pretty good helmet of a Dark Trooper, and I do like the red Legos to represent the eyes of this one. I think that is really kind of cool. So there we have the Dark Trooper. The third one I have here is Princess Leia's helmet. Specifically, this one happens to be Boushh or Boushh. This is number 75351, 670 pieces. And I like the way this one is put together. I really like the detail that they were able to incorporate into this building set. So, we have Luke Skywalker, we have Princess Leia, and we have one of the villains, the Dark Trooper. So with these 3 sets, I now have 7 different helmets of Lego Star Wars. Let me get these out of the way, and we're going to move on to regular building sets. All right, we had these sets behind me here, the helmets that were 600 plus pieces. The next one is a really big set. And I do mean it is huge. And of course, I am kidding because it is a very small set. In fact, this set only has 48 pieces. And it is the Interceptor TIE Fighter. This happens to be number 30685. And I picked this up at Target. I think I picked it up at Target. The cost of it was only $5, which is pretty much in line. 48 pieces for $5. That's pretty decent sense. And I thought it was a good enough bargain that I actually bought 2 of them. Why did I do that? Well, if you remember a little while ago, I showcased 3 X-Wing fighters that I was able to buy on a closeout for less than $4 a piece. So I thought, well, if I ever put them together, I can now put a couple TIE Interceptors together and maybe make a little scene of them when the time comes. So there we have it, the TIE Interceptor. If you remember, I also had a couple of the Rebuild the Galaxy sets, basically the Dark Falcon, which I really enjoyed. I like that set. Someday I'm going to have to put that together too. I had one other one too that I bought on that one, but I decided to get one more. And this happens to be Jedi Boushh Starfighter. 305 pieces, number 75388. And we can see with this particular set, we have 3 minifigs that come with it. We have Jedi Bob, Akbar Trooper, and Servo, the droid, the power droid that follows along with him. Now, I had no idea what these characters were until I watched the Rebuild the Galaxy Lego series on Disney+. And now I know who Jedi Bob is, and Akbar the clone, and, of course, the power droid. By the way, I have to say, I did enjoy that series. I thought it was pretty well done, even with a little kind of a twist ending toward the end there. What did you think of it? If you watched that series, leave a comment below and let me know if you enjoyed it or not. So there is Jedi Boushh Starfighter. The next one, and I just had to have this one. And surprisingly, I was able to get this one on sale. By the way, Jedi Boushh Starfighter I did not get on sale. Paid $40 for that one, which for 305 pieces, yeah, that was a little pricey, but I kind of wanted it, especially after seeing the show. This one I did get on sale. This happens to be number 75361, the Spider Tank. This is 526 pieces, along with 3 minifigs, well, 2.5 minifigs. We have the Mandalorian, Bo-Katan Kryze, and Grogu. And Grogu, of course, is the half a minifig, because he's so small. But I just like this one. This is such a unique Lego set that I think this one would be really fun to put together and just to see how it's created and so forth. And I'm sure a few of you have already put this one together. So you can leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of it. But I like it. I thought it was pretty well done. But the best part is, like I said, I got it on sale. The regular price is $41.99. I picked it up for $33.59. About $8 off, which made it seem a lot more reasonable to me, especially for 526 pieces. I thought that was a pretty decent price for that. The next one here is another set for the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars. It's one I did not have in the previous video. And this happens to be the Desert Skiff and Sarlacc Pit, number 75396. It contains 558 pieces. And this one actually came out after I bought the other sets. But when I saw this one, I decided I can't pass this one up. This one looks too cool to pass up, especially since you get both the Desert Skiff with the minifigs and the Sarlacc itself. We get 5 regular minifigs with this one. We get Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, and Lando Calrissian. So a great set of 5 figures to go with this. But we also get an exclusive minifigure, Nien Nunb. And I've noticed the exclusive figures that come with these usually don't have anything to do with the actual set. He's just an extra figure they happen to throw in. If we look on the back, you can see what kind of fun you can really have with this. I think this would be a great one to put together, especially if you could have the Skiff actually up above the table. And I think there are sets you can buy that let you take your Lego ships and actually make them appear to be floating somewhat. That I think would really help with this particular set. Now it does look, when I look at the back, oh yeah, it does. If we look at the back picture here, it looks like it does have some clear building bricks to give it that look where the Skiff is off the floor. So, hey, don't have to go buy something separate. It's already included here. Of course, like I said, the reason I bought it is for the Desert Skiff and the Sarlacc. But when you get the 5 action or the 5 minifigs to go with it, this was almost a no-brainer. So how much did this one cost? Of course, I did not get this one on sale. This was a pricey one. This was $80, which is way above formula that I use, depending on how many pieces. But then when I looked at this one, I can see why this is so expensive. There, I think, is a lot of special pieces involved with this one that I don't think they could really use in other sets. So, okay, Lego, I let you get by on this one. Now, the next one is the series that I collect every year because it only comes out one time a year. And that, of course, is the Advent Calendar. The Lego Advent Calendar. I've been collecting these for several years now, so it's kind of hard for me to give up on these things. I do like these sets because not only do you get new minifigures with them, with special, shall we say, Advent clothing that they're wearing, but you get all these little tiny starships to go along with it. Like a little X-Wing fighter we can see. We can see a very small Millennium Falcon, very small AT-AT Walker, and a few other things. But this year's set contains 24 little sets of either minifigs or other Lego sets to put together. And of course, if you open up the package carefully, you can open it up and actually have a scene in which you can have as a backdrop for the pieces when you get them all together. This one I also got on sale. I think these were usually about 40, 45 bucks if I remember right. Picked this one up for $35.99, which I think is the going sale price for these. But like I said, nice set to keep going with the Advent collection. Got 2 left. These 2 are bigger sets. First, we have the Mandalorian Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor. This is getting to be a big box. This is a 2-ship collection, or 2-ship building set. It is number 75348. 957 pieces, so almost 1,000 pieces. And of course, it comes with 4 minifigs. We have the Mandalorian Fleet Commander, a TIE Pilot, and R2-E6, a bad guy droid. This is a heavy set. This one's got a little weight to it. But I kind of like the looks of these ships, because especially when you look at the back, you can see these ships look pretty sharp. I do like the looks of them. How much did I pay for this one? Well, the regular price of this was $99.99. I got it for 20 bucks off, so $79.99. So, another sale price there, and the $79.99 brings it down to where, well, it's actually a pretty decent price, I think, for this particular set. Now, the last one I have here to show you is the biggest set out of all of these. The next one here is over 1,000 pieces. And it's a set that I got not only because it is a unique vehicle that you can build, but it came with a lot of minifigs. So what is it? It is the AT-TE Walker. That's right, we got a big walker here. This is number 75337. Contains 1,082 pieces. And this looks like a very large ship. And the large ship, of course, comes with a lot of figures. We have Commander Cody, a few 212th Clone Troopers and a 212th Clone Gunner. And then we also have 3 battle droids. So we have 4 different minifigs, and a few of these, or a couple of these, are doubled up. Now it looks great from the front, but on the back too, of course, they have another picture of it in action. So I think any kid that had this would have a lot of fun playing with it. Because not only do you get the big walker with it, but you'll notice there's also a spider droid that comes along with it. So you're gaining an extra little figure there. Now this one, I didn't mark down how much I got for it. I think I ordered it off of Amazon or something. I'm sure I just paid regular price for this, but I couldn't pass this up. This is just too good looking to pass up. Well, that's all of them. All the Legos I have to show you for this particular video. Oh, I do have more upstairs in that room that I was talking about. And someday I'll probably go through some of those too. They're kind of the older ones. These, of course, are the newer ones. And I'm really happy to be able to get these helmets now upstairs with the rest of the helmets. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button. And leave a comment and let me know which one of these sets do you have. And of course, don't forget to leave a comment on if you've enjoyed the Rebuild the Galaxy Lego TV series on Disney+. Also, before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and maybe hit that notifications bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. Well, until next time, may the Force be with you and keep collecting.